Man, this is quite the mess, isn't it? Hey, what's going on, everybody? You can call me Snippy, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. In the last one, we built that store that sells apples up there. That you can definitely see. I thought I put a sign on the front of it. I guess I didn't. Ah, it's fine. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna do banners eventually. There'll be a banner episode, I'm sure, but for now, I want to work on what I want to work on today is the storage facility, I guess, the warehouse of the mall, because I don't know, I was just looking at the chests right there and I was like, I should probably store these somewhere else now. And I was like, but where? Well, this is a perfect place. Now the problem is it's gonna be interesting to fit this in. Was I gonna continue the road here? If I was, I didn't. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Okay. So the first step is I need space. So let's clear this mountain out. And this should be a pretty significant. Wait a minute. This would end up on the top floor. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Oh, no. Wait, how is this gonna work? Oh, my God. How is this even gonna work? Okay. God. Okay. Hold on. Let me get some materials for the road. I can't do this unless I actually see physically what the road is gonna look like. Also, I gotta put a store there soon. Are you really still in there? How'd that guy even get in there? The doorway's not even tall enough. Concrete powder, stone slabs, and that's it. And we're ready to build some more. Sorry, enjoying the music, before it ends, and we have nothing left but silence. Actually, you know what? I can fix that. Let's go up top. We'll have to fight for the music, but we're gonna get some more. That wasn't so bad. I actually have not spacing this out to be one a week. It's actually, well, this is the first time I've recorded since doing that. I think, like, beyond the initial video on the week of. I think it was even I don't know. I think it was even the day that I made the change to the schedule. And in doing so, it's like, okay, yeah, this is actually kind of different now. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting how different it feels. Let's. Oh wait, the music isn't even over yet. I didn't even process that it wasn't over yet. But that's fine. That makes things easier. Okay, so how am I actually gonna do this? Somehow, that's not a bad idea. I don't know what I'm gonna make this place out of. It doesn't need to be made out of any concrete at all. I think that's a good thing. I don't need to use concrete whatsoever, and that's good because I kind of just want to build this like now. So the less of going out of our way to get new stuff I have to do, the better. Now the problem is the mall is 2 floors. I'm on the 2nd floor right now, and yes, that's the way I'm gonna be describing it because I said so and I made it. There's like a whole debacle about like what's actually the 1st floor, isn't there? Well, the 1st floor is the one on the bottom because it's the 1st. That'd be a ground floor, but this isn't actually. I think this is Unity. I think everybody can agree with this because that's not the ground floor because it's not level with the ground of like the entrance, right? So it's like an underground floor. If anything, it's a basement, but like obviously it's not a basement because when you're in there, it's like it's not a basement, right? It's a mall. So it's like, that's gotta be the 1st floor, and this has got to be the 2nd floor. Or maybe ground floor, maybe. Or, this is floor -1, this is floor 0, aka ground level. Or, it's actually upside down, and this is ground level, this is floor 2. Wait, did they do that? No, then that would be floor 1, wouldn't it? I built the bottom first and the top second, so the 1st one is the one I built first. You have a power bow, dude. Oh my God, that actually hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. Okay, well he's dead now, so I'm not gonna lose my life over anything. That's good. Okay, wait, stop, wait. All right. So the road, I don't have any white concrete to do that with. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't even need it anymore. It probably does. White concrete's not even hard to make. I could probably make some when I need it. We don't need it right now, okay? Right now, I need this to be an entrance to a facility. A facility. And so that's all I'm gonna work on doing. So let's finish the slabbing. I can go all the way now. Let's go all the way. That's a different song. All right, and then this can go all the way. Now, do I actually want to do that though, is the question. Because that would mean the entrance is here. And I kind of don't want it there. I kind of don't want the entrance there. In fact, no, okay, I have an idea. So, I don't think there's gonna be enough room inside. I'm really like thinking hard about things that literally don't matter. Like, okay, so how are we gonna fit like a truck inside that warehouse? If it's just a warehouse, I feel like there's not room for a truck, right? So the truck's gotta park outside. They don't park inside, they park outside. So what that means is we actually need to build an area out here that is literally just road. It's just paved road for truck to drive on. In fact, I don't think I even need any road marks anymore. Why? Where did you even come from? You came out of the wall. Okay. So I don't need to do that. All right, the trucks, they're gonna go wherever they want to go once they get past the road. So I can do this. And I guess I should put like parking spots, which that shouldn't be too hard. I guess I'll put precisely enough room for 2 of these. Because that's exactly how many I will need. That's the only amount that can fit. And that's probably enough anyway, right? And then I can focus on the rest of it pretty easily. It's like, yeah, you like use a loading dock or whatever, right? Yeah, wait, no, yeah, they do have like loading docks. Wait, should I build a loading dock? How do you build a loading dock in Minecraft? I don't know. I'm not sure. Alright, well, let's just start by cleaving more wall off. I shouldn't cleave too much off though, because then I'll get confused. Like, there needs to be an end. And I think the end, it will be, we can just make it as wide as the whole road, really. So that would be, the limit would be here, so it'd be like this. And it can be, it's gotta be like 5 tall. This might be a perfect square. I don't know how tall a Minecraft truck would be, but, oh no, because the truck's not gonna, what would the point of this garage door even be? It'd be cool, I think, and that's good enough. So we're gonna do that. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think there is room for this kind of thing. Okay, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Don't get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. So, curb ends there. Now let's get some yellow concrete. I really hope I have some left. I need 4. Oh my god, do I also need... Okay, I probably have some concrete powder. If not, I can make some. I'm gonna need to make some. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to make some. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Silly Snippy. Silly Snippy. There's even more there. And I have white concrete, but I do not have white concrete powder. But I can make some, maybe? I can make exactly 1 craft. Honestly, that's probably enough. 8 of this is probably enough. I don't need that much. I'm not gonna put lines in the road, so it'll just be for the parking. And in that case, that's probably enough. I probably got it. I probably got it down. So we're gonna do this. And actually connecting this on the inside is an entirely separate ordeal. Hopefully we just, you know, break the wall down at the end of it and it all makes sense. Blocks. Okay. Stone cutter right there. And I can do this, so I don't have this like touching any corners, do I? No. I don't know if there's enough room if I do it that way though. We'll see. There isn't really. I would have to. Okay, I have a new plan. There's gonna be one parking spot. But that's gonna be fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. Trust me. And here's why. We're gonna have the road continue and go around. Because I don't know where else I'm gonna actually put loading docks. I was thinking, I could put a loading dock sticking out of this wall. But... Can you... Okay, you need to, like, be in a different place. I don't want to hear that in my left ear only. There's, like... It reminds me of, like, old YouTube videos. That, like, they had their audio in mono and it was, like, awful. I don't think I ever had that problem. Then again, I'm using modern technology, and I have been since the start, so that'd probably be why. Okay. This will just be a normal entrance, normal door entrance into the facility. So let's do it like this, carve it out a little bit. Just have an interior. Again, a lot of work to do here, a lot of excavating. Did I wait, hold on. Did I say I was gonna have a bunch of stuff ready before I started this episode? I think I said that with some series. Oh, wait, that was the beta. Nah, that's beta. No, I'm not forgetting anything. I'm not forgetting anything, guys. I swear. Okay, this road needs to continue. And this is actually good. This is perfect. It actually lines up perfectly. It will work wonderfully. So if I do this, we'll have enough room for some road. Fill that out over here. And kaboom. So this is gonna go this way. And then it's gonna turn. I guess like this is fine. And yes, it'll just go like this for a little while. I guess this is actually a fine place to stop it. And then this is gonna be the loading dock. As far as I know, how this works is they just take the whole bed of the truck off, right? Maybe it depends. I guess it depends on what they're dealing with in the first place. I think it's either that or they park the truck adjacent with the loading platform. I think that's how it works. Yeah, pretty sure. So that means that there's probably gonna need to be a little more room here. In fact, that's probably perfect. Which means I do need a little more slabs. I can make slabs. Why am I was like, I'll stop it here because I'm out of slabs. No, I don't need to be that lazy. I can do it. So let's just do it like this. Let's fill that all out. Fill out the floor. I really like this black concrete powder. It kind of looks delicious. No. I wonder what kind of topic do I maybe have for this episode? Oh yeah, I was already talking about something, wasn't I? I was talking about the change in schedule and how it's been feeling. It's been feeling good, actually. It's almost feeling too good. I feel like I'm not suffering enough. Because every game I'm playing is like really, really enjoyable. Like, you know, I guess I just started most of them, but Arma 3 is a lot of fun. It's almost kind of relaxing, which I didn't necessarily anticipate that game to be like. Then again, it's the start. The campaign, it's the start of it. There's a lot of campaigns in the game as well, so who knows how they're all gonna differently play. I guess there's a lot more dialogue and stuff that I remember. It's still nice though. I've been enjoying it, at least so far, and I think people have been enjoying it as well, which is nice. I don't feel like I've said anything of substance in any of those episodes so far. No, I have. I've said some stories. I've said some stories. I've said a bunch of stuff that I think is interesting and unique. You know, there is always that, right? And it's actually been something I've been worrying about a lot lately. I guess I do vent about stuff when I play Minecraft, so I guess it's fair to say. But I guess I've been worried about being like, okay, is it? How much value is there in like these videos? You know, it's like, because if I'm just kind of playing and not doing, like, saying anything interesting or talking about any kind of topic in particular, I gotta sneeze it. It feels as if, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wasting somebody's time or something. I don't know. It feels like maybe I could be doing more. Like, I feel like, oh, what kind of like talent or like energy is even really going into this, you know? But I guess the thing, you know, when you do daily videos, you can't always You can't always have something interesting to bring every single day. You just can't. Nobody, no, I don't think anybody really can, at least not forever. There are some people who do it really well, but everybody needs a break every now and then to kind of regenerate. And it's nice. Oh god. Wait, this is good actually. I do want to connect to the maintenance hallway. I don't know if I want it to be the maintenance hallway though. Oh shit, okay. We can fix this. Oh god, how are we gonna fix that? Wait a minute. Okay, wait, no, this might be okay-ish. This might be okay. Okay, hold on. When I'm done cleaving this out, I think I'll be able to make more sense of it. Do I not have wood to make chests? Oh no. Anything in here? No. Oh, I'll just dump dirt in there, I guess. That'll be the dirt chest. Yeah, it's hard to, you know, find something interesting to talk about every time, and in the videos especially. I think with streams it's expected to, you know, be like, you know, take your time and stuff. It's a lot longer, it's a lot more densely packed, and you're just kind of, you know, playing through a game. It's like you can't edit a live stream, so of course there's gonna be, oh god, fix that. Wait, why is that? What is that? What is that? Huh? Wait, why was there stone behind that? Oh, I didn't even, like, care. Oh, yeah, because I got rid of the stair to put that there. I guess it technically should just stay that way then. Okay. Alright. I think I'm going to need to do a little bit of redesigning of this garage entrance. It might need to entirely be pushed over there, which I can technically do that, actually, and it wouldn't be that bad. Alright, let's go with far. Good old far. Can't get enough of far. Okay. I might need to move this entire entrance side. We'll see. I want to cover this, and at that point, I may as well go the whole way. Oh, wait, there's music. Get this shit off. Time for you to go far away. Far. Okay. Up. I need to clear out. I need to change all the blocks at some point. Actually, I might leave it as stone. I think stone fits. I think stone works. But yeah, with the change in schedule, it's been nice. I don't feel like I've properly. I feel like I'm still a far cry away from like how I was at some point in the past when it comes to making content. I don't know when. Maybe it was just a few months ago, but I feel like I was able to do more. I feel like I was able to. I don't know. I feel like there's been a loss of. I don't know if quality is the right word. I guess that's the right word. Feels like there's been a loss of value, I think, to every video. Why am I building it up like this? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I don't know. I guess it kind of is. I don't know. How do I explain it? Maybe, I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm not doing enough, you know. I guess I feel like I'll always feel that way though. If anything that does prove that, I will literally always feel that, because even when I like thinking back to when I was making more stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's when I was being more productive. That even then I was like, you know, during that I was thinking I wasn't doing enough. So I don't think I ever will think I'm doing enough. So maybe I shouldn't worry about it so much. And ultimately, I haven't actually been worrying about it so much anymore. I think I was a little more earlier, a few days ago, maybe a week ago, maybe these past weeks. But recently, I actually haven't been worrying about it too much. I have been kind of just trying to enjoy myself. So that's probably a good thing to hear. And I don't know. I don't know if it's coming at an expense of the channel. I think maybe it is in some way. I don't know, man. It's hard to really know. It's hard to tell sometimes. It is, but yeah, I'm gonna need to redo this whole thing. We gotta knock this whole wall out, and we have to literally, we have to extend this wall out way further. Let's just do that now. I'm probably not gonna be able to finish this today, by the way. This is actually kind of this is a pretty large scope project, I'm gonna be honest. So what I need to do is, I need to extend this road further. And I'm thinking we go out to maybe here. That's actually probably perfect. There you go. So I can actually get rid of all of this. And recollect that. I don't know. It's been, it's hard to even explain. I think I've been taking, there's like a bit of a spark that I'm kind of failing to kind of reignite somewhere in me somewhere. At the same time, it's not, it's just, it's hard to explain. It's not gone, right? It just feels a little subdued. Like I'm comfortable in my current position, be that as it may. Like, I'm kind of just going with the flow right now, which is it's kind of okay. I mean, I don't think there's anything really wrong with that. Let's fill this. Let's fix this road now. But it's, I don't know. I guess it's probably not something that most people are gonna be happy to admit, right? It's like if you're admitting that, it's almost like, oh, so I'm not, you know, I'm not really putting in the effort to go the extra mile or whatever. And it's like, I don't think going the extra mile is really, I can't really think of any way to do it right now, and I don't think it'd be really worth it right now. I think it's weird. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I felt like this for a while. It's like, I wonder if I feel like I'm like speed running through like the YouTube cycle, I guess. Maybe not cycle, but like path. And it's like, I'm at the stage right now, or maybe it's a mini stage that'll like go away at some point, but I'm at the stage where I'm just like, yep, this is what I'm doing. I don't really care about anything else. I'm not really trying to overstay my welcome, or like, that's the wrong word. I'm not trying to outshine myself. I'm just like, yep, I'm just fishing, you know what I mean? I'm just fishing, that's all. And it's not great for growth, I don't think, but I never really cared that much about it. Well, I mean, I do, and I did, and I do now. But obviously it wouldn't really impact what I'm trying to do here. Even if, oh god damn it, you bastards. Even if 1 million people arrived and told me to, like, play Minecraft forever, I would not do it. Everything ends, and we are approaching the end of the Minecraft arc, for now anyway. I mean, it depends on the context, right? It's like, oh, do this exact thing forever. Obviously, it's like, I can't. I'm gonna be done with it eventually. When it's done, it's done. You know what I mean? My problem is in doing anything at all. So I'd kind of be going against that if I did do something forever. I kind of defeat the purpose of why I'm doing anything to begin with. I want to finish things. I want them to be done and done with. That's why I think that's why I'm so happy about like my birthday stream, for example. Like that's something that I was literally deliberating on for like the whole year, and I really shouldn't have, because I think it hindered me more than it helped me in the long run. Especially since I pretty much did everything for that video, or that stream, I guess. I guess it is a video, whatever you want to call it. I prepared everything literally like pretty much the day of and the day before, and a little bit on the day before that. With the exception of the VTuber model. I set that up a few weeks prior, because I was like that was the thing I was the most nervous about. Now in hindsight, it's like that was the easiest, simplest thing to do for me, which, that being said, that's just to say that it wasn't really that hard to do what I did. In fact, I literally thought of the entire thing like 2 days prior or whatever, wrote it down, which that's honestly probably the biggest achievement of it all, is that I actually wrote something down. I actually wrote a plan down. But I basically thought of the whole thing, you know, in the bathroom. I was just like, yeah, the cuttlefish, you know, the cuttlefish has got to go. How am I gonna like do that? I don't know. It all clicked. It all just made sense to me. Everything. I can't really even actually go into detail actually, but it all just clicked into a way that was like, yeah, you know what, that makes sense. I need a new, I need a new thing to go by. I'm not happy with the cuttlefish. It's a bit of, I guess, playing a character and a bit of just my honest feelings of just like, yeah, no, this thing, I don't think it's up to snuff, and I don't think it ever was, and I don't think it ever will be. I don't think it ever could be. And it's like, yeah, it's been fun to use, and I've had a lot of good memories using it, but it's like, I'm so ready to do something that, hey, you can like see where I'm looking now, and like see my mouth move in some minor way. I could do a funny YouTuber face if I wanted to, and that's nice. Now I haven't brought any of that to the videos because, as I've said before, and I'll say it again, I make the videos as an homage to the ones I watched growing up, and it would defeat the purpose if I used modern stuff in them, which I guess I do. I mean, we're on modern Minecraft and stuff, but I don't know. The videos are fundamentally different from the streams, and I think it's not entirely a good thing because it kind of like makes a divide in it, I guess. But I also kind of want to embrace that fact, to be honest with you. But the videos were made as an homage to the ones I watched growing up. You know, it's like when I was a kid, I was like, hey, I want to make these videos, so I'll make them 10 years later when that's not what people make anymore. I'll do it anyway because that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do what people do today, and I don't want to do what people do today. Well, most people anyway. The average YouTuber, and honestly, I don't know, man. I mean, there was no such thing as the average YouTuber back then. But not many people actually made stuff. Nowadays, it's like just about everybody can make YouTube videos, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just how it is now, right? It's just kind of different. I don't even think anything was really stopping most people from making them back then. It's just that people didn't, you know? But now people can do it so easily, especially with like short form content. Like they can make content out of their normal jobs. So they just have a thing on top of their other thing. It's a very different space, and entirely different. And I've been there. I have seen everything. I was the first, reference, funny reference. And it's important to not forget that. I almost feel like that's kind of it's obvious actually, now that I say it out loud, but it's a virtue of coming later is having, being able to see everything that's come before and kind of learn from that. Except I kind of don't, because I don't really apply anybody else's rules to my own, because I'm doing things my own way, really. And it's not a good way, and I know that. It's not a good way, it's not a productive way. It's not really a way that is going to rake in the big bucks or anything. But again, I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this so I can be like, hey, I did that. I can be like, hey, this is what I wanted to do, and hey, I did it. That being said, like I've said before, I've said all of this before, really. But you guys don't seem to care. You guys don't seem to mind, I should say. That sounds more that sounds more polite. You don't seem to mind, so that's good. But I love saying that, don't I? We're gonna go down here because I need to. Okay, I need to. This is actually coming along pretty well though. I need to build like shelves. That's really it. I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna have. This is gonna. Oh, I have to split it in the middle. Oh, damn. Okay. Can I move it over? I can move it over one. What was I saying? Oh my god, I forgot. Oh yeah, the future. I cannot begin to describe. I've been thinking about it a lot. Discussing the future sucks. You wanna know why? Because you don't get it, and you won't get it. And nobody will. But maybe with hindsight, if any of it ever even comes to pass, it could be really interesting. It could potentially make the entire channel have a purpose in the first place, is if it were possible. But I have to be vague about it because, well, there's a million reasons why, honestly. And I love talking about it because it's what I want more than anything else. Because as nice as this is, and as currently, like, oh, this is my goal, right? Making the stuff that I watched growing up is my goal. That's a current event, right? But it's far from the bigger picture. It's miles and miles away from the bigger picture. I'm gonna actually swap this around. Let's swap this around. Let's do that there, and then do this. We'll do the stairs here, or the down curve road. I guess it's stairs. I don't know. And then this will be this, so I can make that wider. There you go. This is gonna be like an elevator, a cargo elevator. Because how else are you supposed to lift that stuff up and down, huh? You need an elevator, guys. Obviously. So this is where we'll build it. Basically, honestly, it's probably just gonna be this with like a little platform on top, which I can literally do right now, like that. I guess this is gonna have a wall, and I think it'll just literally go. Okay, wait. Let's break this more. The future. I've been thinking about it more. More things have been clicking and into place. You know, storylines have kind of been trickling into the puzzle pieces have been coming together. I haven't really described it this way before, actually. So I think this is a good time to do so now. But basically, the puzzle pieces that I have in my mind and have had in my mind for a long time now. My goal has really been to find some way for them to fit together, you know? And there's always new things, new pieces, and all sorts of stuff to maybe aid or maybe hinder that process, but it's hard to explain. Maybe even better to not explain. Well, obviously, I'm not going to explain very much, but... Oops. I broke that. There's some pieces that have fallen into place. Some new puzzle pieces that I may have not considered before that make things make sense. Ultimately, I seek nothing more than my own freedom. Ultimately, I seek nothing more than to kind of make sense of everything for me and for those like me. That's basically the gist of it. I really don't know much else to add to that entire concept. I don't think there is much. And again, none of it sounds like it makes any sense when I say it like this right now. So I guess I should stop talking about it. I mean, that kind of progress report isn't very useful, is it? And it literally apply to any day. It's hard to forget that I have been recording a moment of every single day of my life for like a year now. And it's hard to remember, obviously, everything that happens in the rest of that duration, in the rest of that time. But I do spend a lot of time thinking, and I do spend a lot of time doing stuff and playing games and making progress and stuff. You know, an impossible amount, really. And so, you know what? Let's make this little. Let's make the elevator the larger side, because you gotta fit more of that sweet cargo on it, man. And then we can... Actually, I'm going to leave that as it is for now. So I can break this and we can have it be a 3x4. That's a lot. You could put 12 barrels on. You could put 24 barrels. You could put a lot of barrels on that. Yeah, it's hard to remember everything that goes on in every day, especially for me, because I think my memory is actually pretty horrible, especially when it comes to this kind of thing. Like, I literally... It's hard to grasp that that's a thing that I do, right? It's like... Every day, there's like something that like happens during that day, and it's like, hey, there is all of that, and this is just a snippet of a day in which other things happen, and it's like, what did happen on those days? I don't know, maybe that's the day that I, beat this boss on Elden Ring on this other character I had. You know, maybe this is the day when I don't know, got this achievement in this game I was playing or whatever. Like, separate from the content is what I'm saying. And it's like, it's hard to kind of remember that stuff. In fact, it's kind of impossible to. And you might ask, why would you want to remember that? And it's like, I don't know. I just find it interesting. Whenever I'm doing anything, like, off camera, I am kind of thinking, like, will I even remember doing this? And the answer is no. No matter how much I'm struggling, no matter how much I'm yelling about how I swear I dodged that, I won't remember that moment. In fact, I already forgot all the times I did it today, other than it was sometime earlier in the morning. Actually, woke up pretty early today, which is good. And it did feel pretty good. There's really barely been any food in this house, though. I've been a little hungry. Actually, no, I really haven't been that hungry. I've managed to scrounge about and make some things and stuff. I've been fine, but yeah, the mornings again. I say stuff all the time, but like I hate mornings. I think they're awful and miserable, and I don't like the way they feel, and I don't like all the responsibilities you have to do in the morning, and then don't even get me started. But yeah, and having people around. I don't know if I ever said this on like video, but I remember that week I spent home alone. I think I talked a decent bit about it. Oh, there's the maintenance hallway down there. We're actually above it. That's not good. I think I need to go down a little more. Oh, good thing I figured that out now, right? That's the upside to digging about. In fact, I should have done that sooner. We have to go a lot lower. Because this needs to be level with this. So I need to go down 2 blocks. 1, 2. There you go. Yeah, it's... I just find it interesting. I just find it fascinating to kind of ponder on that. You know, it's like every moment is fleeting. These videos have granted me a way to like avoid that fate, so to speak. That sounds dramatic. For some period of time in my day, I get to nullify that fleetingness. It's like, hey, these moments will last, and they can be looked back upon. But are they the moments that I want to remember most? Do I want to remember me doing these things most? Like digging this stone right now and building this building in Minecraft that I'm only doing for the series. It's not like I want to play this when I'm done. I mean, I will upload my world, and I don't know, maybe somebody might enjoy it for some reason. I don't know. I like wandering around on random worlds I download, so who knows? Maybe somebody will do that as well someday. Who knows? I don't know. It's just nice to, I guess, have that opportunity as a possibility. Whether or not it'll happen doesn't matter. But you know, it is a thought that comes into my mind. It's like, hey, is there like a point to this? Is there some kind of reason for this? I mean, is this what I want most? Is this my truest desire? And the answer is no. I think there's more interesting things that I could be doing. I think there's more interesting things that I could be documenting. However, I have decided that that's not really how it works. I'm doing what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is what I'm doing. And it's not about what's best or about what's right or whatever. And if I did want that, I wouldn't be uploading every day, because I'd be uploading special things instead. And I don't think I'd really want to do that either. I think documenting the mundane every day is really interesting. I think that is probably the best thing I could be doing. And that's the thing, right? Because right now it'd be like, no, I don't want to do that. That sounds like kind of maybe miserable. Like, I don't know, maybe boring. But one day, you won't be doing this anymore. One day, this will be a fleeting moment as well. Like, honestly, a thing I can directly point to as to being evidence for this is Dishonored series. You know, I played through that whole series, and what do I remember from it? I remember doing a funny grenade joke, and I remember doing a funny fall joke, and that's it. And this one time I fell, and I was like, wait, what did I actually... Wait, I made some noise, some very specific noise. I almost flashed an image. When I was editing that, I almost wanted to put an image on the screen when I made that noise. It just sounded a lot like something very specific, and I was gonna like put an image of it. but it would have been so absolutely random and out of place that I was like, okay, in like 10 years this would be hilarious, but I just didn't end up doing it. I kind of wish I did now. I kind of wish I did. It's just if one person was like, what the hell is that? What is this? Why'd you show this on the screen then? I don't know. That would make me laugh. And I wouldn't even reply to that either. I'd let them wonder. But yeah. Okay, this is actually coming along really, really well. Like really well. I do need to carve out this direction though. Yeah, I need to go out this way. Because there needs to be a place to actually offload this stuff. On this like narrow platform, how would you even offload this? Like, okay, say this is an elevator, right? It comes down, it meets this, it's flush with the floor now. How are you even gonna like, you're not gonna be able to walk in there and like take stuff out from here? That's inefficient. It's gotta have multiple avenues of access. They gotta be open from both sides. But yeah, it's like I forget those things even when they're recorded. I mean, I can go back and rewatch them, and that would be nice, but I don't think I will. I just don't think I have the time to do that. I just don't, you know. And I'm only gonna have less time as things go on and on. I mean, I technically do have time because I do spend a lot of time watching old stuff while I'm like just kind of playing games. I've been spending more time listening to music lately. Actually, this is a more interesting thing to say. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. It's kind of purposeless dead air because I'm not promising anything, or announcing anything, but I've been listening to a lot of music again recently, and it's like, I've kind of figured a song I would actually like to make a cover of. It's just, how do I do that? Do I want to do that? Is that okay to do? Am I allowed to do that? There's so many things that I would need to know that I don't know how to know, that I don't know. And, so that's just kind of a, nothingness, I guess. And to be completely honest with you, it's not exactly news, because I've wanted to make a cover of this song for a long time now. Maybe. It's just hard to actually imagine myself doing it or anything like that, really. I think that's an important thing to not forget as well. It's hard to actually be like, oh yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. Like, I kinda can't even, at least not right now. I guess solving that conundrum, that idea was I guess that was a guiding factor in my uploading of videos in general, so. But yeah, with the stuff that I do in the past, I do forget it, and even though it's you know up there to see, I probably won't do that. So to me, they are still fleeting moments, but they are still memorable. You know, they are. In fact, I still remember a pretty good bit of my Alien Isolation playthrough. It was one of the first games I streamed alone. I think Dark Souls 3 was the first game I streamed alone, and it turned out pretty good. I had a good time. It was a lot of fun playing it, and that game was pretty good. That game is pretty great. That was a good playthrough, I think. I like that. I like the thumbnail I did. It's very minimalistic, but I had the cuttlefish in the helmet. That was a little subtle thing I did that I thought was kind of funny. Not that anybody would ever notice. But hey, I do pay attention to things sometimes. And that's another thing. I haven't been lately. There's a lot of things that I have not been doing lately. Like a lot. And it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. Because obviously I'd like to do more interesting things if I can help it. And I do have interesting ideas. It's just when I edit a video nowadays, and it's kind of changed as time has went on. When I edit a video nowadays, it's still at night. It's still before I go to bed. And I still leave my computer on when it renders. But basically, I don't, and this is how it's been, I don't rewatch the video almost at all. I just skip to moments of silence. I will never hear what I'm saying right now or have said in the past 12 straight minutes or more or whatever. Honestly, 99, like basically, okay. The only things I will rehear from this episode, personally, will be when I'm editing it later tonight only, never after that. And it's like when I went to sneeze earlier and had to do another jump cut right before that. That's it. If that. That's it. So yeah. These moments are fleeting. They are. And I think that's just an interesting thing to think about. I don't really think it's a bad thing. I don't really think it's a sad thing. Because I guess that's just how it is, right? I could, you know, if I really wanted to, I could go out of my way and change that. But that's just a thing I'd like to point out, that maybe someone who's watching wouldn't exactly, you know, it wouldn't come to mind right away. I mean, in hindsight, it'd probably be obvious. Why would I rewatch this episode for any reason? Why would I do that? I don't know, but I won't be, and I just know that now. I know that for a fact, so I'm not concerned about it. But yeah, moments are fleeting, and so maybe that makes it easier for me to justify why I haven't done anything extra special with any of the videos lately. I guess I kind of want to focus on just playing them and just accomplishing my goals in them, so that I guess the day where I'm done with them can come. Again, I'm not gonna be making Let's Play videos forever. I'm gonna stream forever. I'm gonna try and stream for literally until the day I die. That would be cool. But like the videos are going to end at some point, and I guess just so I have one less thing to think about, so I can actually say, hey, this is done and I'm done with it. You know, it's been like, you know, I'd like to get it done so that I can have that kind of freedom. That would be good. That would be beneficial. And it would be. It would be. It would be beneficial, but it's also a little sad, like I said. Well, I guess didn't I just say it's not a little sad? Well, it's not, because it's like, hey, I hit a milestone. I'm like, I done that. I did that. Like, I did what I wanted to do. And now I don't have to spend time in the day worrying about it and being like, okay, before I can do anything else, I gotta record. Like, I doubt my actual productivity a lot. So I wouldn't tell you that, oh, I could be streaming right now if I didn't have to make videos. But I probably wouldn't be. I probably would be thinking, actually, you know what? No, I probably would actually be streaming in 10 minutes from now. Realistically. Like, I just looked at the clock, and it's like, I would have had dinner instead of recording this. And about, like, 30 minutes after that, I guess I'd be ready to actually do a stream. So, yeah, no, I would be. That's actually good. It's better than the pessimistic way I was going to look at it. I was going to be like, oh, I probably wouldn't even capitalize on it if I didn't do it. But no, I guess I actually probably would. That's kind of nice, I guess. It's good. It's like having faith in myself or something. What the heck? I mean, I do. I know I can do what I want to do at the end. I don't have any doubts about that. But it's not me that needs to be convinced. And that's the reality that I think a lot of people kind of neglect. And I guess it's because it's the most crushing truth. You could want and even be skilled enough to bring about the greatest of things. But if nobody knows that, then that doesn't matter. In fact, it may as well not even exist. You may as well not even exist. It may as well be in your head. It may as well all be in your head. It may as well all be fake. You know what I mean? That's kind of depressing to think about. It's also not entirely true either. Because, right, I can't break that. Nothing is really truly put to rest. Your wretched ambitions to rest. Yeah, nothing's ever fully put to rest. Maybe the idea just needs to evolve, and that's a good thing. If it means succeeding at all, then that's okay. It's not worth being too stubborn about it. Not everything's gonna work out. As all the more should your ideas be completely unrealistic, which mine are. drastically unrealistic. There's never really been anything like it. But I don't, that's the thing, just because of that, it doesn't really mean anything, because it's not like the scale is unheard of or impossible, and I would sacrifice whatever necessary, be that the amount of money it would take or whatever, to bring it to reality. Like, I would stop at nothing to do so, because I just think that people could learn something from it, you know? I think that in the end, that's a part of it that is worth remembering forever. And I do want to leave my mark, as everybody does in some way. This is how I want to leave my mark. And it's... I've been debating on, like, in what method it'll be delivered to reality. I've been debating on what actual property it would be, and I've actually been thinking about it as maybe as a game, and I think that would actually probably work out best overall. I feel like, I mean, what do I know, right? I don't really know anything, but in my mind, telling a story in a game, it helps bind it to the player more, right? Because you're the one playing it, you know, and the outcome is up to you, and you're the one in the shoes of the protagonist, and so whatever might happen then to the protagonist affects you on a more personal level, maybe, especially if you've struggled to get to that point. Okay, I need a pillar in the actual correct place, and maybe I should make that hallway smaller. I don't know. But I think that there's more potential in that, and it'd probably be easier overall to do, story-wise, it'd be easier to do something like that. Obviously, you're introducing a gameplay element, which is huge, and that does add a lot of complication, to whichever vector at which you're trying to tell a story. God damn it, the box is full. That's fine. I don't need more materials anyway. But I think it's ultimately worth it, and I think it would fit. I think it would just fundamentally end up better in every real way. So yeah, I don't know. That's just a thing I've been pondering that really holds no meaning in the current moment to anybody. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I've carved out a chunk of what would be a warehouse, and I think we've gone on long enough. I think I've talked about absolutely nothing for long enough. So I think the time has come for me to call the episode here, but not quite yet. Because what I want to do is move the storage over here. And I think that this should be pretty easy to do, all things considered. Is that actually the same length? No, it's gonna be one more. This should come along nicely, though. I can have a set of chests here and here, so there's a lot of room for chests here. I like this. This is actually quite nice. However, it's not just going to be there. Oh, no, no, no. Is that what you thought? Oh, you thought wrong. It's also going to be here. In the middle. But actually, it's going to be too wide. Except then it wouldn't line up with that elevator. Which I guess it doesn't need to do. In fact, you know what? Maybe I should... Nope, no, we're sticking with it. It's going to be 2 layered. Oh, wait, it would need to be 3 layered. Alright, you know what? No, this works. This works. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it needs to be 1 higher. Dang it. There you go. Oh, this is a shelf, all right. Look at this. This is a thick shelf. You're gonna be able to store so much on this. And there's a random, inconspicuous gap in the middle. Store shelves are like that, aren't they? There's just like a gap in the middle. It's like, what is in there? Like, that's like the forbidden zone. I feel like you die if you go in there. It's like when you're falling in midair in a video game for too long and the game's like, oh, what do we do with the player? They're falling forever. I don't know, just kill them. Like, it'll just kill you. I don't know. But that's gonna be that. That's not bad. I mean, how much warehouse space does this place really need? I really don't need to go that overboard with it. Let me make sure that the road up top is secure and, like, good. Oh, yeah, the loading dock. I didn't even finish this. Also, I wanted a shelf up here. Okay. No, we're not done yet. It's gonna be a smaller shelf, though. A little sample size shelf. That feels wrong. It feels wrong to not be the full-size one, actually. Oh, and I gotta fix this whole thing. I, like, carved this out for no reason. Oh, yeah, no, we definitely had to do some tweaking to this to make this work. But I do think it ultimately turned out pretty good. I don't know what I'm gonna put down that hallway. I have no idea. You know, we could put, like, a break room. It's a really tiny break room, though. Yeah, we'll put a break room. That sounds kind of nice. I'm not gonna be able to really build it today, though. I can have a window. You could put a little kitchenette thing with like a microwave. And then a little dinner table or something like that. Like, okay, here's what we'll do. Well, actually, you know what? We'll just do a couch. And then there's there's gonna be a little kitchenette thing over here. Not that I have the stone for it. If you have the stones for it. Oh yeah, I can't break that. Oops. Well, I can't break it like there, but that is gonna be that. I guess I'll do that up there. I guess I'll line the whole thing. That's pretty cool. It has some depth to it. Put a little lantern there, I guess. I guess it's a little lamp. And then... well, I can't break this. So this is literally just gonna be how it is. That's not a good... that's not very good, is it? That's not a very good break room. I mean, I knew it was gonna be small, but... that's fine. That's fine. It's for, like, personal effects and things. Whatever the proper terms are for that stuff. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for today. Now, after I said already, we're almost done. Now we are done. Let me just make sure. I mean, what is... okay, something about this doesn't work. Oh, I know. Okay, hold on. I need to make this... I need to make this go out more. Like, all the way out here. Do I have enough asphalt for this? Probably... no, I don't. I don't think I do, actually. God damn it. I need slabs, too. Come on. Really? 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 There you go. Yeah, I guess. What have we talked about today? Okay, how do we wrap this up now? I'm gonna say, all right. What did we talk about today? What went down? Well, acceptance. I think acceptance is a nice word to summarize the whole discussion overall. Acceptance. Accepting the current existence as we know it. We have been accepting it today. And that comes with all that comes with. Hi, cow. I didn't know you were here. Oh yeah, I used you as an intro at some point. Okay, this is where the loading bay is. So we can do... let's do that. Hey, you just like drop it down, right? I know, you're gonna offload stuff from the truck here. So yeah, no, that's fine. That can be like that. And then this is like extra storage if the truck has too much. There's 2 trucks or whatever. And then you put them on this, and then you lower the elevator, and then you have all these shelves to store everything on. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Look at that. That's amazing. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna move the storage over here. Oh, the episode's already over an hour long. God damn it. I didn't even like say anything of interest in the last 20 minutes. God, actually, I really don't want to move all this stuff right now. No thanks. Yeah, no, we're gonna call it here. This I probably would do off camera, actually, because it would... I don't know what I would say doing that. I guess it's really... I could say anything. I mean, I've been just talking about whatever anyway, but... The maintenance hallway has some use now. It's how you get to the warehouse from the mall. And I think the warehouse is pretty good. There's an entrance. There's a little break room, which... Say what you will. This is where the trucks drop stuff off. This is where you store extra stuff. This is just another entrance into the future maintenance hall that's up here, which is gonna have to be... That's not good. It's gonna have to be 1 block wide. Ooh. Ooh, okay, new idea. That's just gonna lead into that store. And, we're gonna have to put a stairway from here or something. I don't know how we're gonna do it. We gotta connect that differently though. That's good to know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Minecraft, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, I very much hope you enjoyed. If you did, I very much appreciate it. There you go. That's how I say it. But that is gonna do it for today. I am happy with how this turned out, all things considered. It just needs some more touching up. Obviously, it's not finished, but having this, like this, I didn't have this before. This is fantastic. Like, this is great to look at. Like, I actually love this, you know, aside from maybe that copper up there, but like, I love this. This is great. And this was the main thing anyway. What I could do is extend it indefinitely, really. I guess I gotta work on the maintenance hall at some point. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. But that's gonna do it. Until next time, I hope you have a good night. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, that does it. You know I always come back, and while I have been snippy, I hope I'll see you around.